white color because this two dark color is so strong and can change the value so fast. I start with the white, little bit add the black color into that to see what happens. If I'm happy with the colors or not. That's the nice grayish color. So I need this gray color for this side. It's a light color. I need to make it warmer for the top part. So again, a little bit white, little bit black, same as this one I mix. Now I would like to make it a little darker, so take more black. And if I want to make it warm, this is cool color. I want to add tiny bit brown to make it warm. Just the tip of palette knife or even tip of brush. Make sure to clean your palette knife by napkin. And then with the big size of brush, I'm going to start with this dark color first. Take heavy paint, even with brush. You can add around the hat, like this way, to cover it. In acrylic, I really love to make heavy texture. So I take heavy paint like this in my brush and try to let this heavy paint be visible on the background. I don't blend it a lot. Try to keep it be heavy. And cover this part. I'm not paying attention to the flowers. They will come on top later. And even I can move on because this part of the hat, it's connect to the background. So with this grayish color, even you can come toward the left side of the hat. Bring it a little to the center. Like that. And then move on with the lighter gray that you make close to this part. We can use to finish our top of the hat as well with the background color. It's already the same color. But I would like to get rid of this separation line. You see that? This between these two gray color, it makes one line. Again, I back to the darker gray. Try to bring some light tone to the dark tone and from dark tone to the light tone. When you bring it, go on back, you already help disappear this dark line. And even already it get lighter. So I need to bring back some darkness on the edge. And then with this light gray color, I can cover most of the part of hat. Come down. And when both color of background and hat, when it's wet, they blend together. They don't need to make the line. So they blend to each other. Even if you see lighter tone, like the white color, we wait for next layer to add some lighter tone. Even this part is a place of flower. You can cover it with this gray or white color, then add flowers on top later. this part. And then add heavy paint on top with less pressure. Very gently try to let it move a little bit. You can throw up because I don't want to make the line. You see here, it's like a dry brush stroke here happen. Very gently, I put heavy paint here, just touch the surface a little bit, very gently. I have no pressure in my hand. Like when you touch the baby face, so gently and smooth. It's like that. So move your brush and make some heavy texture. And it texture happen when the surface be dry, not wet. This is with brush. If you want to make it by palette knife, to adding somewhere like that, very gently touch the surface. You can go on back and try to make it more accurate, but it should be gently with less pressure. You move and make this nice texture on your surface. Again, back, take some more pure white. I'm not adding everywhere the pure white color, just somewhere. I need to keep that nice grayish color to be visible. It depends. Sometimes the palette knife is more easy to go with, sometimes the brush. Tiny bit red, because red is so strong, can affect and change the value a lot. So a tiny bit, because I would like to make a little pinky tone. So I see it's not enough, a little more. Again, a little more. That's fine, but it's too pinky. I need to add more yellow into that. So I take yellow ochre. Again, little by little, always better than make a bunch of color that it's not matched with the painting. So again, back to the red and make more. Still, I think it's okay for the bottom of cheek and then this part of the neck. So I keep this aside. I need this light tone. Bring a little bit here. Just would like to mix more yellow and red into that. So keep the lighter tone there and add more red and yellow. I already take the red, take the yellow ochre, mix these two together. I think this is a nice dark color, but it's so reddish. A tiny bit brown. Okay. So I choose another brush because I want to have a clean brush for adding the skin tone. But still, I feel we need some gray color to bring on a face because everything is affect. So I'm going to start with this mid-tone color. This is light tone, this is dark tone, and this is mid-tone. So start to adding on a face. Try to add so gently. Even if you think you need to cover it by hair, it will come on top later. And please not lose the shape of leaves. Please keep take some brown here and this color. Mix these two together because we have light and shadow. We use pure red and we use this darker tone. And then if I want to make it lighter, I don't have a lots of light color here, but a little bit some parts. So I take some tiny bit, mix with a little bit white to make it light. So these three color, it's good for the lips, and I'm going to use the small brush. It's okay if you have flat, but I'm going to use the round and pointy brush. So the pure color first, cover the lips by this color. The top of the lips is more dark, so with this pure color, I'm going to make the top of the lip. I'm going to add this grayish color first to cover, it's a shoulder actually. The neck and a little bit shoulder is visible. So we need to cover this part by mid-tone, which is the grayish color. And the part of hair will come on top and cover it. But so far it's okay to add some grayish tone here. Even some under this flower you can add. Then we will bring some color later on top. And this is a pure color. Pure gray color. I would like to make some darker tone here. When it's wet, they mix together. I really love that mixture. Something like this, and some movement like that between the light gray. You can use tip of brush to form and shape this part of the chin like this. So these are all in a gray, dark and light, but I would like to have some lighter tone on top with a pure white color. I bring a little more gray into the part that I feel should be for flowers, but it's fine. I would like to bring it because in between maybe some gray color between the flower be visible. And then take some pure white color, heavy paint, same as this movement that you add on hat. You can add some more heavy texture in the surface of dress with white color. Even on the neck part, you can add some design like that with the tip of brush. Some design here too with the pen. Pure brown. We need to cover under the hat. And it's okay to be some line to use, even a little bit come into the face. But when you want to make some line as a hair, it need to go with the tip of brush. When you make your brush like that, take it straight and draw one line with the tip. Easily you can make some narrow line like this. So please use the tip of brush when you want to use narrow line. And hold the back of hair with covering like this part. So first of all, I'm going to add lots of brown into the yellow ochre color. Work on the ribbon. So it's just yellow ochre. Randomly, I add some stroke here. Very less pressure. I do less pressure because I don't want to cover everything. I would like to see this grayish color between the yellow that I add. So with just one gentle brush stroke, you can help this background color be visible. Then I'm going to add the red mixed with this yellow to make a little orangey color. Take some, so gently bring another stroke here. We would like to make colorful and heavy paint. Leave it like that. So if you want to make your sunflower with a brush, first of all, go with the yellow ochre. Try to make the shape of petals. It's a little long and on tip is pointy. I try to take heavy paint because I would like to make a texture. So I'm going to use the base, which is yellow ochre. finished with yellow flowers. Now we would like to move on with blue flowers. So for the blue flowers, we need white and blue. So I add cobalt blue on my palette, but any blue you have would be okay to use. We need pure color that we already have. We need a mixture of blue with lots of white to make the blue lighter. And even we need the pure white color as well. So these three color, same as yellow flower, we can use brush or we can use palette knife. Again, I go with both. Both of them go with a smaller brush, start with darker tone first. For darker tone, I go randomly adding some, like this kind of stroke. I just want to make it busy with blue color. Randomly some part. Even in between, I can bring some green as well as a leaf. Then I can move on with mid-tone color and make a little shape of the flower, like the petals. Take green color, adding the shape of leaves like this, the lighter tone even. Shape like that. Or even the darker tone in between the blue color is nice to have. And even here. Randomly, you can add light and dark green color to shape the leaf.